I want to recarpet my basement, part of my basement, and I got a really good deal on some brand new carpeting that was installed and then pulled out. So I got the carpeting, under padding. I got way more than I need. I'm going to redo part of my basement and the stairs. And the only thing holding me back from doing it myself is some of the tools needed. And one of them is the knee kicker. And they're about $100. And I figured, why go and pay that when I can probably just make one with some wood and nails for the one time I'm going to use it? It seems like a really good idea. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got some scrap wood. Literally, I just grabbed these two pieces that I'm going to pound some nails through. I'm going to attach it to there. I'm going to attach it here. Put this one on top. I'm going to put some padding on the end here. I'll have the nails sticking out of the bottom here. And it should do the job. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some really small holes through here, and I'm going to pound some big finishing nails through it, and then I'm going to cut them to length. I'm drilling the holes through so that I don't split this wood, because if I just try and hammer through there as many nails as I'm going to want to put through there, it's going to split the wood. Okay, I got 10 holes drilled through here on an angle, and now I'm going to pound some finishing nails through. Not the entire way, but well, maybe I'll put them in all the way, and then I'll clip them to the length I want after. So I think I'm just going to pound it in just far enough. If I compare it to the carpet here, not the best lighting in here, sorry, but if I compare the length of this nail to the carpeting that I'm going to be pushing in, I'm going to want to be about just catching this, but I don't want to stick through too far, right? So I'm going to pound it in all about that far, and I'm going to clip them shorter so it doesn't have such a pointy end on it. So I got my nails all hammered in here, and now I'm just going to trim off the heads, and then I will shorten these to the length I want. I've trimmed all the heads off, and instead of shortening the nails, I'm going to leave them as is, but I'm going to bend them all forward a bit, get them to a shorter length when they hit the carpet. So they'll dig in like this. So you can see here they are now compared to the carpeting. You can see that. And they'll dig in. I can put some pressure on there, and it's not actually piercing through the bottom, but I am getting a fantastic grip. So now I'm just going to start screwing this all together. What I'm going to do now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this end, I'm going to cut a bunch of pieces of the under padding, stack it up high, and then I'm going to wrap it in duct tape. Okay, so I've cut out a bunch of squares to fit the end of this guy perfectly from some old under padding. So you can press this down to a couple inches high. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tape the whole thing to the end there with some duct tape. Alright, here's the end result. Nice padding, a couple inches of padding on the end there, as you can see. You can really pound that, it's not going to hurt. And we've got our nails that are somewhat adjustable, like I said. If the depth is too much on these, you can just take a hammer, tap a little more angle on them, And if you need more, you can tap them out and get a little more depth. I think for the purpose of what I'm doing, this is going to work out just fine. Like I said, I'm only having to do it one time in the basement. It's going to be like 1 day's worth of work maybe, so I can't justify spending $100 on something that I just made for virtually free.